December, it's Boxing Day. Here's my review for Les Miserables. If you people are watching on the Wild Sound, they can check out the Les Miserables review on our site, on the Wild Sound site, where our reviewer, our designated reviewer, who watched this movie weeks before, made Les Miserables the best movie of the year by all the hundreds of movies that he saw. He said Les Miserables is the best movie of the year, so here's my forward on that, and basically I can't disagree with him. This is probably the best movie of the year. This is a cinematic masterpiece in so many ways. It tells a great story. If you follow Les Miserables, you've seen the musical, or you've seen like a minor stage play, or even you saw some of the crappy movies they try to do in the past. This movie is a cinematic masterpiece. It basically touches on all the emotions that you feel as a human being. You laugh, you cry, you feel sad. The ending, of course, if people don't know, the man lives for something. Like, he lived and died for something. When he dies for something. And basically, I guess the theme of Les Miserables, the gigantic book that you might have read, is basically about morals and ideals and about believing in something. And of course, there's the organized religion content to the Les Miserables. But other than that, this movie. Basically, they don't really hamper on mostly. It's basically about morals and ideas. One of my favorite scenes of this movie version is Russell Crowe, who is kind of tremendous, and it's a good sign where if you're not a strong singer, if you just act it and you believe in what you're saying, you can convince the audience, me, whoever, that you are this character and you're playing musical. That's what Russell Crowe did, where he basically dies because his morals and ideals were tested at the end, where Jean basically doesn't kill him, and he figures out, well, what do I believe in more, because that's my core values. So it's one of those things where it's like one of those things where, like, you have core values in life because that's what gets you going, that's what makes you believe, but at the same time it's like it can't hang on to you forever. But that's just the argument. But forget about all that. Les Miserables is a cinematic masterpiece. You have brilliant stage directions. You have brilliant performances, like top-notch performances. Anne Hathaway, guaranteed, is going to win Best Supporting Actor. Hugh Jackman is tremendous playing this role. It should sweep the Oscars, but of course it's not that simple. If you look at Chicago, which was a musical that won in 2002, just a decade ago, this musical far surpasses Chicago, so hopefully they'll do it right. Tom Harper was basically making sure that like even some of the sequences with Anne Hathaway and Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman, so many close-ups, like 30, 90-second close-ups on them while they're singing their song, and all they're doing is showing their emotion, but he was able to show the grand scape of the musical as well. So he was the guy. It's just a great film, and I have to admit that, usually I don't agree always with the resident critic on Wild Sound right now, Joshua Starnes, but this movie is the best movie of the year. That's my review.